That bit at the end was unexpected. I wasn't ready for that.
That was from the music video. That was the end of the song, and then I was like, "Oh, well,
it keeps going."
What the hell is this?
No, that's cool. That is a cool song.
Yeah,
they do a really good job playing with absence and when certain instruments don't play as opposed to when they are playing. So I feel like a lot of bands,
for sure,
myself included, if I'm being frankly honest, feel the need to kind of fill every second with as much stuff as possible. And I think they did a lot with a lot less. Where sometimes it's just like it's okay to just let the bass take the reins and do it on its own. I think, it was very interesting. That's a cool song.
Well, that's a funny thing that I was thinking of is like probably my favorite part of that entire song. And it's really good. It's super funky. But one of my favorite parts of the entire song is just that super minimalist breakdown where everything's just kind of like noodling a little bit and then it pulls back and then the next instrument kind of comes in.
Yeah.
Like that.
No,
that's one of my favorite parts of that song.
Yeah, I admire musicians who can do that because it's almost scary in a way to strip down a song like that and just let it, be
You've got
what
nothing
it
you
is.
can hide behind.
Yeah, exactly. So I really admire it when people do that. Mm-hmm. It's ballsy is what it is.
Yeah, that is from this band's only public EP on the internet called Incognito Mode, which came out in 2019. I was doing some looking, and it seems like they've been active since like 2013 and have released music that has either since been removed from the internet or was like they only did physical copies and just kind of sold them when they played or whatever.
Right. Okay.
But it's this group from Pittsburgh, and it started when these two guys who had worked together on previous projects started transitioning from making hip hop music to making rock music, and this is kind of their like blend of the two, which is interesting because it really doesn't sound like either of them. It's super funky kind of middle ground, which I really like.
Cool. Yeah. No, that's a good song. That might make my playlist. I have a playlist for stuff like that.
Wonderful.
It's a good find. That's a fresh find.
Yeah,
is what that is.
Yeah. Hey,
there you go. Name drop.
So moving on, what is your first song going to be?
All right. So my first song, this is another Salt Lake City band by the name of Hollow Hill that is doing some really, really cool stuff. And they have this super interesting combination where I feel like their vocalist, I mean, you could almost just play his voice solo. It's that good, but everyone else in the band knows exactly where to step in to support that, and you feel like no one's fighting for the spotlight where they don't need to. It's just really, really well put together music.
Oh, that is super cool.
This is a 2-part EP, but we're playing the second part. So this is Sam Part 2.